least one of us got to go home. At least Edelman is still alive. Avad wasn't so charitable where his father was concerned.
Have faith, my friend.
Stay sharp. Friday days are coming.
Our child's sun king whisked off to Meridian. I'll bet he's eating well now. A bit of advice, Outlander? We're at war. You're either useful... One day, our sun king is here. The next, he's gone. It's like some horrible dream. It's awful what happened to Ethan.
Other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I say you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride. I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. Too bad now,
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
ZD-01 data intact. Initiating playback.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Here we go.
To let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
want to discuss? Oof. You previously worked...
ZD-02 data intact. Initiating playback.
So... the whole Earth destroyed, but then... remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But... why Hades, then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And... Apollo... the Archive of Knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what I did.
Alert. Medical wing inaccessible.
This might even the odds.
Intruder! Get him!
Now, those lame FBI...
we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H emitter nose backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Alert. Confinement block inaccessible.
Done. I should check the door nearby. Found one. Looks intact. That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open. That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Could something be here?
Alert. HZD structural failure.
Or not. Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Alert. Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairwells have collapsed.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus.
As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. A waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at the snap of a finger.
Hello?
Perfect. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Can't scan it.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
No worries, I got my stealth suit on. And I'm packing. I'm curious to know the good news. Yeah, 4 minutes long. Well, this feels like tributes. So yeah, I didn't get that. I didn't record the news about Hephaestus. DNA. 10 days I performed an exhausting magnetic, optical, quantum, even failures past 300 years. Install large space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure. So they actually encoded the
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion. albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed.
You cannot escape our grasp! Fear the power of the... Bleed through the shadow!
On once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing. Coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a... Looks like the only way onwards.
I'm telling you, Ted Faro personally sent that kill order because I remind him of course, his single greatest failure. I'll see if I can get some of these.
Are these... what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances. But, as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early childhood. All of these program components.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Alright.
Looks like it used to hold something. Some component that got removed.
Would benefit from antilopine morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek.
Dr. Sobek is working on Gaia.
This comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies. I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh?
Not sure which that one is.
And your assessment?
Either it's clawback.
Gaia?
Actually, no, it's definitely
Logically
clawback.
speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence. And yet, I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into
She's like,
oblivion
what?
causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, you are not.
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
The fact is that she cares. And that's what she was trying to instill into Gaia the whole time. She didn't need an unthinking machine. She needed something. She didn't need a something, let me rephrase that. She needed a someone.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
And one last one.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
Screw up.
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
I don't think he cared so much about ending the world. I think he cared more about her disapproval than anything. And I think I go back... Nope. I got a couple updates since the last time I played this. I think it used to actually...
Forget about traveling light.
Eh. Odyssey has failed. Oh, nope, there's the other one. This one I'm actually curious about. I don't think I've read this one before. Having primary accession, selecting pioneer organisms, microbes, insects, rabbits, hawks, foxes, and wolves. Thousands more will have to wait their turn. It's true. It's the reason why, like, for example, we don't have any large predators. With us first starting out, they didn't want, you know, there be lions and bears out there. Alright.
The Alpha...
Alright, skipping most of the cinematics.
It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist. In slaughter, I am a...
See that scar on your cheek?
Yes, I remember.
His name was Rost, and he...
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No. It wasn't, but I didn't. It was only when that I finally... You were meant to survive, meant to eliminate, meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, everything.
You're an idiot. A dangerous idiot. But an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language. Hades is an ancient machine. It doesn't care about Meridian.
I serve not the bear.
Do you really not hear? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember though. You failed to grasp the... And with certain...
Then comes Cage and...
The circle has closed. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. Oh, speak after you crash the Eclipse network to rally the forces there, and mount an... I ordered every Nora.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain?
You're right. I won't even... In any case, thanks to you, you not only doomed your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Oh!
That makes a mess. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
Come on.
I should try... That did it. One more pillar and that platform will come down. And my weapons won't. Getting ready to charge. It's down.
Alright. Time to kill this bastard quick. Hands off the cheering or...
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it!
Roast pig, anybody?
Those components on the sides of its head. It's got something to do with the swift attacks.
I can't believe I missed that.
That canister on its belly. Looks important.
And I can't even move it. Dead. Dead. And more dead. Yeah, that's right.
Silence!
Get down here so I can kill myself.
Shadows. Kill her.
Two corruptors. course he knows him. And he brought Ravagers. I ain't gonna lie, that'd be a good fight. Pretty sure she was too far away to hear that. Alright, question.
So you're here.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred...
Too bad you wasted your time, then.
Not at all. Installing that big happy birthday, Isaac.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence.
It's time to see where you were born.
Yeah.
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my...
So now you know. The man is a...
How did you track my...
Really, Aloy. I wore out 2 Striders getting here in time, but I did.
Since when can you...
Ever since you, but your example. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique, though, of course.
Great. I'll be on the tribes all...
Oh, absolutely.
What kind of...
When the time is right, I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor.
You think of everything.
One of us has to. Aloy, for your sake? Yeah!
I ain't gonna lie, I really do like the shadow armor. Plus the whole immune to flashes and sound is very useful with dealing with certain enemies. But it's time to call it a day. So, that'll be it for this video, and the next time you see me, I'll be fighting my way back into the heart of Nora territory. So, till then, this is JDog X211 signing off.